Our next speaker today is Steve Holden from ITSO, and I will just turn it over to him. There we go. And we'll talk about this particular case study. Good to see you this morning or this afternoon, Steve.
Yeah, indeed. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, wherever you are. And hello and welcome. So yeah, my name is Steve Holden, and I'm the CEO of ITSO Limited, a membership organisation responsible for the UK-based ITSO smart ticketing technology. Today, I'd like to talk about our work implementing ITSO Mobile, our experiences and the benefits leveraging NFC has brought to the passenger experience, and how this will define our future technology roadmap. Whilst we are a technology company, our main focus is much about the passenger experience and how we can work together with our members to develop more compelling passenger experiences and ultimately make the transition to public transport easier. The experience needs to be simple, intuitive, and add value to the interaction. And working with members and technology partners, we have a unique position in the UK to support the work building back passenger numbers to transit. Next slide, please. But first, a little background on ITSO, our purpose and how we support members delivering public transport services. ITSO is a UK-based non-profit membership organisation that was founded in 2001. Our members are comprised of UK government, Scottish and Welsh administrations, primary transport executives, local authorities and commercial operators across multiple modes of transport. ITSO is a well-established digital ticketing technology which has already been deployed across the United Kingdom. We manage the specification of the licence from the Department for Transport, which defines a set of components used for the delivery of public transport ticketing. It provides transport operators with a capability to manage secure, contactless and flexible ticketing products. Each component within the infrastructure is certified to ensure interoperability across transport schemes, and ITSO provides the infrastructure that secures transactions from the network edge through to the back office. Together, these components form the infrastructure for the deployment of integrated smart ticketing schemes across the United Kingdom. These components provide the interoperability framework that has facilitated our ability to deliver multimodal, multi-operator contactless ticketing across the UK. And whilst ITSO's origins began with smart ticketing, it isn't smart card dependent. And we'll further extend our digital ticketing capabilities as it's clear that passenger choice is fundamental. I think it's also worth mirroring the point that's been made earlier about it's not about one or the other, it's about passenger choice and how passengers want to consume these products. So it's not mobile versus card, it's a blend of, and things will progress as time goes on. And this includes providing passengers with that choice of how they consume their public transport products. Next slide, please. So our purpose is based on making it easy for people to change to public transport, making this transition as seamless as possible. So through collaboration with our membership, we've defined a ticketing standard which is available across the United Kingdom. We support our transport operator members in developing products that provide flexible, contactless and secure ticketing that focuses on the passenger experience foremost. Next slide, please. And by focusing on the passenger and making their experience seamless, it helps us work towards getting people out of cars and onto public transport. And as we increase public transport usage, we're also able to promote socially inclusive UK-wide mobility, ensuring that everyone is able to access these services, including the and underbanked, reducing carbon emissions across the board, but also improving air quality in urban areas, and decreasing road congestion by people leaving their cars at home and taking public transport. But the transition needs to be easy. Next slide, please. So in 2018, ITSO began working with Google to develop a mobile solution that virtualized an ITSO card into the Google Pay digital wallet. We were clear from the outset that the primary objective was that operators would need to leverage existing infrastructure investment, and the use of NFC was core to that delivery. With such a wide range of ticketing equipment across the United Kingdom, the challenge was significant. However, given the flexibility of the ITSO technology NFC and the collaborative nature of ITSO and the membership, we were able to deliver a solution which, when in the hands of passengers, receives incredibly positive and consistent feedback. To support our fulfillment requirement, we developed a digital ticketing aggregation platform that allows transport operators and retailers to fulfill ticket requests to Google Pay. And our APIs can be used by operators to manage issued tickets across an estate. And finally, the ITSO mobile business unit was then moved into a wholly owned subsidiary brand now known as Yatra. Next slide, please. The Yatra platform has been developed to support secure digital fulfillment services onto other mobile devices such as phone and wearable. The platform is architected to be completely wallet agnostic and can be linked to any current and future wallet provider solution. Operator retail channels integrate to the platform via APIs and have various abilities to issue and manage tickets. From there, we manage messaging through our fulfillment and trust services that orchestrate delivery to the wallet adapter. This is a specific integration that's used to securely deliver the ticket to the device. The GPay wallet contains an SDK we've developed that handles interaction with the ticketing data and also of the virtualization of the ITSO card, which interacts with the readers. Once the ticket is loaded, which only takes a couple of seconds, the device then interacts with the public transport infrastructure in the same manner a normal ITSO smart product would. Next slide, please. And you can see here from the GPay screen sequence that it takes from the initial setup through to activation and the delivery of the digital ticket. The sequence is intuitive and the passenger feedback has been, as I say, incredibly positive. The final 3 images on the right shows the detailed ticket information and usage screen when presenting the mobile to a reader. And these images show a Swift card, but they could equally have a different product to the wallet, such as a Nexus Pop card. Next slide, please. As I've mentioned, the phone interacts with the reader equipment, as would a normal ITSO smart card. Existing ITSO ticket products work in the same manner as do currently. And this is an important part, is that the infrastructure doesn't require mass upgrade and it works within that incumbent established investment that is across the UK. So new cards and tickets are able to be issued to the device within seconds, reducing lead times for card issuance, also the cost of the physical media, but also with recent silicon supply issues, sort of reducing that need to have that physical token, that physical card, and reliant on digital devices that are freely available and support that sort of passenger experience. But passengers now also have that detailed ticket information on screen, which can respond to push notifications. And as the passenger is using their wallet, they are in control of how these products are consumed. Next slide, please. Passenger behaviour is key, and understanding how these products are used has helped us develop a better product. At the start of the project, I think it would be safe to say that this was purely around putting a ticket onto a phone, but the technology was only part of the solution. We needed to understand how these products were being used, what works and what doesn't. So shifting to a passenger mindset has helped hugely. Terminals' ability to interact with NFC devices was in the early part of the project quite time consuming. However, we've worked with all the major equipment suppliers to resolve issues and deliver a far better experience to the passengers. Older terminals also fell into not quite their category, but with lots of work and membership, collaboration there, we've been able to get these issues resolved, which is now presented a seamless experience for the passenger, and it just works, which is what we're looking for. Finally, mentioning card clash, which is something where you have multiple valid cards presented to the reader, which includes EMV cards. Now, working with Google, we've brought about a change to GPay that allows for the transport card to be explicitly chosen, overriding all of the cards for a short period. And in practice, this works really well as the selection is explicit and the selection step is incredibly quick. And it continues to work when the screen is locked, so there's no need to constantly reopen the app. You can just take your phone, select it, and tap it onto the reader. Next slide, please. So in summary, ITSO Mobile is delivering a great passenger experience and helping move our digital ticketing capabilities forward. Working with Google gives passengers a familiarity that increases adoption and satisfaction. ITSO is multimodal, which is available across the United Kingdom already, and provides the capability to deliver multi-operator ticketing. We've created an aggregation platform with a rich set of APIs that allows transport operators to manage their estates. And finally, extending this capability further, looking at concessionary passes and how we would present within the wallet and develop that product further. So thank you for your time. Hand over to the next presenter.
All right, thanks, Steve.